My family said they wanted to make up for missing my son's B-Day. Their idea of a gift? Taking the... My parents missed my son's 10th birthday because they were too busy. 2 weeks later, my mom called with an apology that felt rehearsed. We want to make it right, she said. Let us take Eli on a special weekend trip. Just us and him. Grandparent bonding time. I'm a single dad. Eli's mom walked out when he was 3. My parents know this. They know every weekend I don't work is precious time with him, but they insisted. You could use a break, my sister Jenna added when she called separately. We already booked the cabin upstate, all planned. Something felt off, but I ignored my gut. Eli was excited. He packed his favorite books and asked if he could bring his camera. Of course, buddy. Take lots of pictures. Friday afternoon, they picked him up. My mom barely looked at me. We'll have him back Sunday evening. Jenna smiled too wide. Don't worry about calling. We want him to unplug from technology. By Saturday morning, I felt uneasy. I texted my mom. No response. Called. Straight to voicemail. I told myself they were hiking, out of range. Then my phone pinged. Not from them. From my Aunt Carol, who wasn't even supposed to be there. The photo showed my parents, Jenna, her husband, and their 3 kids at some fancy resort pool. Umbrella drinks, lounge chairs. The caption, adults finally get a vacation. I zoomed in. No Eli anywhere. I called Carol immediately. Where's my son? Long pause. Oh, I thought you knew. He's watching the younger kids in the room. They needed a break from parenting. My blood went cold. They brought him as a babysitter? Well, they said you agreed. The kids love him. I hung up and called the resort directly. Sierra Vista Lodge. How can I help you? I need to speak with someone in room 304. This is an emergency. One moment. Elevator music. Then my mother's voice, annoyed. Nathan, what's wrong? Where's Eli? He's fine. He's in the room with the kids. How long has he been alone with them? Silence. Then defensive. They're napping. He's reading. It's not a big deal. You took him as free childcare. That's why you wanted him. Oh, stop being dramatic. He's family. Family helps out. You're so ungrateful we even invited him. Something in me snapped. Put him on the phone. Now. More silence. Shuffling. Then Eli's voice, small and tired. Dad, hey buddy, you okay? I'm really tired. The kids keep crying, and I don't know how to make them stop. Grandma said I need to figure it out. I closed my eyes. You're not supposed to be watching them, Eli. That's not your job. But Grandma said this was my birthday present. That I should be thankful they brought me. My hands shook. Pack your things. I'm coming to get you. You can't. My mother's voice cut in, back on the phone. We're 4 hours away and we already paid for this trip. He stays until Sunday. Then I'm calling the police and reporting child abandonment. You wouldn't dare. I hung up and did exactly that. 2 hours later, a state trooper knocked on their resort door. When I arrived at midnight, Eli was waiting in the lobby with a deputy. His eyes were red. I'm sorry, Dad. I tried to be helpful. I hugged him. You have nothing to apologize for. The drive home was quiet. He fell asleep 20 minutes in, head against the window. When we got back, I found a group text from that weekend I'd been excluded from. Jenna had written, best idea ever bringing the kid. We actually got to relax for once. My mom replied, told you it would work. He's so desperate for family time, he'll do anything. I screenshot everything. Monday morning, I called a family lawyer. By Wednesday, I'd filed for grandparents' rights revocation and a restraining order. The evidence was damning. Text messages, the trooper's report, even Eli's statement about being left alone with young children for hours. The hearing was short. The judge read their texts aloud. When he got to my mother's desperate for family time comment, he looked at her over his glasses. You manipulated a child's need for connection to exploit him as unpaid labor. That's not grandparenting. That's abuse. They lost all visitation rights. Jenna called me a week later, crying. You destroyed this family over one weekend. No, I said calmly. You did that when you called my son a birthday gift, but treated him like a servant. I blocked her number. Last weekend, Eli and I went to the actual cabin upstate. Just us. We hiked, took photos, stayed up late talking about nothing important. On Sunday morning, he asked, is this what a real gift feels like? I smiled. Yeah, buddy. This is what it feels like when someone actually cares. He nodded and went back to his pancakes. No more questions. He didn't need them anymore.